Right, we are live. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the QLAD channel. We are here for the first Women's Sevens game that we are going to be covering on the channel for today. Fiji taking on Great Britain. Now, Fiji, they will want to make it through to that final. They want to take down the Aussies who were able to beat them in last week's Dubai Sevens final. But it's going to be a tough game up against Great Britain, who have got some very talented players. But I've said but quite a few times, but this game, I'll said it again, it's going to be exciting. Nkothi is going to be one to watch out for Fiji. Also, Alunasal, Ripi Alunasal. Phenomenal player, not just at the Olympics, but also in the most recent fixture. But do let me know, ladies and gentlemen, who do you think is going to be winning this game? Do you think it will go the way of Fiji, or do you think Great Britain will be able to win this one? We're getting almost down to the business end. That's a big bump off there from the USA, and they are trying to beat Ireland in the later stages of the match, and it looks like they are getting extremely close there. Only dragged down a few meters short of the line now with 2 minutes left. Maybe they will be able to steal this one at the end. So it is a must win for Fiji. They are going to be going back, and it is the turnover. But I'm excited for this game. I think it's going to be a relatively high-scoring one. We know that the Fijiana side, when they start attacking, they can get a lot of tries in a hurry. We have got there hey from Ali Hills. Also, Fijiana by 12. Says Sebastian and hi from the Joker and hi from Paddy Wagon as well. Welcome into the live stream, everyone. And I guess I've realized something. These live streams today, we've had a few more bigger gaps in between, but the next three that we are doing on the channel, 2:24 a.m. Argentina versus Fiji, 2:46 a.m. Kenya versus Canada, and then 3:08 a.m. USA versus Australia. So we're going to have three back-to-back that we are going to be covering, and then the last one that we will be doing on the channel for today for the Sevens is South Africa taking on Great Britain, which should also be a very exciting game, followed by the Sharks versus the Bulls in the Rugby Championship, the United version, United Rugby Championship. Now, Ireland versus USA. It seems like this game could literally go either way in the closing moments. It'll be exciting to see how it does go. But Fijiana, they will want to make it through to the final. So pretty much there are two groups of five. And for those groups of five women's sides, two of them make it through to the final. And then the next two, I believe, go through to a bronze medal final, which last week was actually won by Russia with their win over, who do they play? Did they beat, I can't even think of who they beat. Did they beat Canada? No. Not too sure who they did end up playing Russia, but I know that they were able to beat them. I can't quite think of the name off by heart, though. I'm going to look it up, though, because I feel like that is something that the name is just slipping not quite off the tongue at the moment here. But Ireland, 10 seconds left in this game. Would they take a draw with the USA? That's a big question. They only have 4 games each, so they need to make sure they're getting as many points. I'd like Fiji to win. 70 cents. Go, you can think as well. Says Jay there in the chat. Tell you what, it's probably paying more than the males Fiji side because they were paying $1.01, I believe someone said, and they put $50 on them and they lost that game to Spain. Seems like Ireland, they are going to be attacking once again here, hoping to get themselves one final try in this game. So it's going to be running a little bit overtime, which is why this game will be starting maybe 1 or 2 minutes just a little bit later on. But I've seen it here, and it was Russia who we were able to beat. Russia actually got beaten by France 40 points to 0. So I certainly had that round the wrong way. And then Great Britain, they had a close game, 21 points or 22 points to 21 up against Brazil. So Great Britain at the moment, the likes of Abby Brown, also Jasmine Joy, she has got pure pace. We saw it in the Tokyo 2020 Olympics that she has got the ability to score a lot of tries in a hurry. And Meg Jones as well is also a very talented player. So there's two sides that certainly have the talent to be able to do great things in this competition. But who can take down the Australians at the moment, scoring 52-0 and then 48-0 or somewhere around there was their other fixture. They've just been scoring tries for fun lately, Australia. So it will be interesting to see who will be able to win this one between Fijiana and also Ireland. It is going to be back on the side of the USA. This game's running quite long overtime. Currently 2 minutes past full time, and they are still continuing to attack here. The USA, they want to get themselves one try. Looks like this could be the opportunity. No, dragged down nicely by the Irish defence. Will anyone kick this ball into touch, or are they just going to keep on going? It looks like they are just going to continue to attack here for the USA. And then we will be going straight over to our next game. That is going to be for the corner. That's the try. And USA, not for the first time today. This time it's the women's side who have been able to score the try right at the end of the game to win it. We saw it with the men's up against Kenya earlier on, but that is now the try for Tal Singer, who was able to score. I don't believe we've got any women's USA games that we are covering on the channel today, but possibly one tomorrow. I'm not too sure, but we will have to wait and see. But now Fijiana, they are going to be taking on a strong side in Great Britain, captained by Abby Brown, and also I believe it's co-captained by Meg Jones as well. Will be interesting to see how it goes. Do let me know, ladies and gentlemen, who is scoring the first try of this match. I'm going to say it will be Jasmine Joyce, And then straight away after that, it is going to be Nkothi who will be scoring the next try. So I think it's going to go Great Britain very first one. Second try scored by the Fijians. And then I would say the third score by Alunasal will say that they start to run away with it at the end, Fijiana, and maybe get to that situation of 12 points difference, like Sebastian did mention. But a good win there for the USA women's side. So as the table is sitting at the moment, we do see that in Group 1 for the women's, it is Australia and Russia having 2 wins each. And then in Group 2, France and Fiji, the two sides who have had 2 wins and both playing 2 games as well. So Fiji, if they win this game, they will still need to win their next one, and it is going to be a tough game for their Fijiana side, and they are going to be taking on for their last game of the pool stage. It is going to be up against France, so it's going to be the top of the table clash, and Fiji will want to win this one to keep on getting that momentum, I should say there. But Fiji, they are ranked second going into this one. Great Britain ranked fifth. Going to be very interesting to see who will be able to make it through, because, I mean, Australia at the moment, they are definitely the informed women's side. But we saw with the Fijiana side at the Olympics, they just fought very, very hard, and they were able to get themselves the bronze medal in the end, which was incredibly impressive with the amount that they just had to keep on working. But they got a strong starting lineup here. Nagasao also, it is Solakoviti, Donu, Alunasau, Kavuru, Naimasi, and then Nkothi, who will be out on the wing ready to go for this match for the Fijians. And looking through at the starting lineup now of the Great Britain side, they have gone with Thompson, Abby Brown, Wilson Hardy, Urin, Campbell, Meg Jones, and Jasmine Joyce as their starting lineup. So it will be very interesting to see who can get the better of the early stages of this game between these two very talented sides. But nonetheless, we are ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. The Women's Sevens, the first match that we have covered on the channel. There have been plenty of close games, couple runaways as well. If you are going for Australia, will be in a very happy position at the moment, knowing that they will more than likely make their way through to making it to that final where they will face maybe one of these two sides, Fiji or Great Britain. But we're ready to go for this match, and it is going to be Fiji kicking off this one now to get us underway. The Fijiana side, we are live and we are ready to go for this matchup. In Dubai, it is hot in these conditions, but they are going to be continuing to just run everywhere out on the field, kicking off short once again here for the Fijiana side. They love going with the short kickoff because they have got the ability of being able to jump up and intercept it, but now it's in the hands of, once again, the Great British side. So they're going to be driving their way forward. It was Amy Wilson-Hardy now firing it back. Abby Brown now receives this ball, tries to step around the defense. Meg Jones now has it in the offload, running sideways. Oh, picked up and dropped almost above the horizontal, but it's going to be the penalty for the Fijiana side. Looks like they will be taking this one quick, and Nkothi now decides to go across field, and it looks like on the outside. Do they find her? Yes, they do. Oh, great tackle there. In the end, it was on, I believe, oh, is she all right? I think it was more than likely Solakoviti who did get almost driven into touch. We have got there. Come on, Seb. Say the magic words, mate. Hit that like button and as well. And be sure to like and subscribe to the channel as well, says Seb. And also we have got there. Come on, Fijiana. Hello again as well. Welcome into the live stream, mate. I hope you're doing well, Fijiana. That was a big hit there. She did stay outside of their 22. I'm back. I don't know what's happening tonight. It seems to be my webcam really doesn't like me, but now it's a great run there for Great Britain. But could you guys hear me throughout the whole stage that I was off the screen, or was it also cutting out my audio? Do let me know. But now it's going to be a big hit on Meg Jones there. Takes it well and truly in the rib cage. Now, it's going to be hit down. It is going to be on the side of the Fijiana. Nagasao trying to get in the breakdown. It is going back for the scrum feed in favour of Fiji. Only going to be sitting around 15 metres out, straight out in front as well for them here, the Flying Fijians. They'll be hoping to do what the men's side may not be able to do in this year's or this week's competition and make it through to the final for their country. They are a very talented side. They got the silver medal last week. And also we have got their no commentary when frozen, and it was gone completely for me. No video, no audio as well, says Sebastian. That is the second time today that it has done that. And we've never had it happen before, so I don't know whether or not it's my webcam messing up or whether it is just something weird happening with my PC. Hopefully it doesn't do it for too much, but this is going to be the first try of the match by the looks of it here for Fiji, and it is scored there by Nkothi, who was able to score it. I said that she would score the first try for Fiji, but I did say it would be after we saw the try from Jasmine Joyce, but it is a very nice try for the Fijiana side, and now they will take the lead up against Great Britain. We have, it's got there, it's your Fiji internet plan as well, says Jay. It's weird because my internet so far has been decent today. And how's the Wi-Fi speed as well, says Ali Hills. I will check it after this one, but earlier on it was sitting at 30 megabytes for my upload, which is normally more than enough. Like I have been able to live stream off about 5 megabytes before, and we're sitting about 6 times that try as well in the chat from Sebastian, but it was a wrestler match over the line, and Nkothi able to score it. Very nicely done. Run straight over the top of, I think it was Shauna Campbell. Wasn't having it too easy. There is a hard kick from the touchline. Hasn't quite been able to get the distance here. I was trying to find out why I couldn't hear anything. As I says, Patty Wagon, yeah, I think it is just for some reason my internet or something. I don't know even if it's the internet or whether it's the webcam. I really hope I don't have to get a new webcam. Don't know whether or not we have got the Kiwi Lads funds for that to happen, but now Abby Brown is going to be trying to drive her way for first carry of the match for the captain of Great Britain. Looking to the short side now. Jasmine Joyce tries to step. She's been able to keep it on the inside and keep it in the field of play. Kicked away by Fiji, and it's a little knock on, so it will be the scrum feed. Now, once again, for Fijiana, 3.5 minutes left in this first half. Fiji ranking at second going into this Dubai Sevens. They did play last week very well, and they were able to get get themselves through. We also got there, James Gordon has said, hey, you've changed your profile picture, James. I do see, and also we have got there Fiji Wi-Fi Viti as well. Says Sebastian there in the chat. And now it is going to be fed in for the Fijiana side once again. They need another try, I would think, at least here in this matchup. I believe these two sides actually played off last week. It was an interesting fixture, that is for sure. It's going to be the bounce pass there. Fijiana just not quite able to clean it up. It did go backwards, though. So now finding it out to the wing. Nkothi once again with the offload. Oh, it's taken by Meg Jones, though. Now she's trying to skip her way down the wing, but is going to be tackled and straight on the ball. No clear release is the call, though. So unfortunately for Aluna Sal, she was penalised. Going to be taking the quick tap once again here. Emma Unan now trying to step her way through. 45 metres out now from the Fijiana line. Great tackle from Nkothi. She is everywhere at the moment for the Fijiana side. Jasmine Joyce there is actually going to be playing as the halfback, but looks like she might be receiving this ball very soon, perhaps. Urin once again going to be firing it back across field. Meg Jones trying to do the skip and the step. Now a good attacking run here from their big number one. Trying to make her way forward. Lisa Thompson with a good carry. Jasmine Joyce now looking to the short side, going to be back in her pace, not quite able to skip around. Now she does, Jasmine Joyce, and she's got plenty of pace, and she's going to be going down the wing, and she has scored the try there for Great Britain. Very nicely done. She puts the ball down, and yeah, it's a wrapper as well. Says it was James Gordon there, so I got them both right. I said who was going to score the right tries, or who was going to score the first tries of the matches for both sides, but I got them around the wrong way. I did say it would be Joyce, then Nkothi who was scoring. Instead, now they have been able to fire back Great Britain right near halftime as well. It's a beautiful offload then from there. Lisa Thompson back in herself. She just got her legs absolutely whacked out from underneath her. But then from there, Jasmine Joyce, just a little bit of a step. Great acceleration, breaks through the tackle, and then just does a little bit of a stutter going down the wing. And Jasmine Joyce scores the try once again there for the Great British side. I feel like that will certainly not be their last try in this match. Meg Jones not able to line it up there with the conversion. So now 5 all apiece. And at this one as well. Next week, I'm doing art all week as well. I remember we used to do pavement art at my primary school, and pretty much it would be you'd have a theme, such as like movies or something like that, and then everyone pretty much in the whole school did end up doing a bit of like the pavement art on the main street as well. I was terrible at using chalk, though. That is for sure. But now it is going to be Fiji once again with the ball in hand, looking for maybe one more, and it is going to be now through the middle there. Nice ball on the outside from Aluna Sal, but it was a little bit forward. They have said, "G'day, mate," as well, says Scotty Burns. Welcome into the live stream, mate. Hope you are having a great day. Hope you are excited for watching the Australian side. They have been doing extremely well, and they are going to be playing up against the USA for the men's side of it as well. Finger paintings as well, says that Jane. Not finger paintings, chalk paintings. Like as in like you get a square 1 meter by 1 meter, and you pretty much had to draw something. Loved Easy E as well. Another one who went way too soon as well. Says Sebastian there, so I assume that is who the rapper is in James Gordon's picture, more than likely. I don't really know much about rap. I mean, I talk very fast, so I feel like I should know something, but really, oh, that's a big scrum from Fiji. I know that, and now it is going to be out there backline once again. Aluna Sal, does she find the pass instead now? Cutting back nicely. And now running it straight at the line there. It's going to be the lady in the number 4 jersey, Donu, just running over the top now. Drop ball almost for Fiji. They've been able to hang on to it, though. Lunasa now running well and truly backwards. But I was about to say you need to go backwards to go forwards, but that is not scientifically correct. Nagasau now going to be wrestled by her opposite number, Lisa Thompson, trying to slow her down. Abby Brown trying to rip the ball out of her hands as well on the halfway line. Fijiana now with 30 seconds past, hitting the halftime siren. Nice wide cutout pass there from the Fijians. Nakothi now. She's got pace and she's going to be going all the way. It scores a try as well. We haven't got there, but we do got a choice of staying home or going as well. I'm not sure about finger painting as well. And at the chat, and also we have got the yes, Seb, and also I think it's best you stay in school as well. It says Jay there in the chat, but that one, it is going to be another try there for Fiji. It's not going to be the easiest kick in the world, I don't believe, but it is 10 points to Fiji, 5 to Great Britain, and in the end, it was, I believe, I want to say it was Emma Uren who wasn't quite able to catch her. Nakothi scores it. Jasmine Joyce put in a good chase there as well. Tough drop kick, hasn't quite made it to the post. So now at halftime, the score is going to be Fijiana sitting on 10 points and 5 points for Great Britain. This one's looking like it could be a close one. Yeah, I'm going to go school for my mates that are leaving as well, says James Gordon there. That is a good point. It is getting very close to the end of the school year, and I assume people will be going off in all different directions. So, yeah, be sure to spend some time with the boys. I know that Isaac, George, and Daniel are all going to be coming around tomorrow, and I'm hoping to do some sort of live stream with them, whether it is a gaming one. I'm not too sure whether or not we can get gaming going, though, but if it's not gaming, will probably be a rugby live stream. So be sure to hit that subscribe button if you guys haven't already. But I will be pretty much after the Bulls versus Sharks game. I think I'm going to be staying up for a few more hours. And then from there, we are going to probably be hanging out during those few hours. And then I will be sleeping before the Sevens as it happens tonight. Because the best thing about this format is we know exactly who's going to be in the men's quarterfinals before we get to the matches tomorrow. Have you seen the movie Billy Madison? As well, says Jay Hayes. Of course, a classic Adam Sandler movie. I have, but it was a while ago. I feel like I have to rewatch it, possibly. I know that it involved a big mansion and him as a 20-something-year-old, wasn't he, in school, possibly. But now at this stage, the Great British coach, just trying to fire up the team a little bit. They're saying, you're not that far behind. Just try and get back into it just a little bit further. Well done, Fiji lady. Hope they can sneak a win as well, says Kevin. Yeah, it is certainly, at this stage, I really hope to see either Fiji men's or Fiji women's in one of the finals, or at least the semi-finals, at least for the men's. Just because it is one of those ones. Fijians, they pride themselves on their rugby. They're brilliant at sevens. And it is a shame that they haven't been able to get themselves into possibly the quarterfinal for the males. Hopefully it does go all right. Yes, that is correct as well, says Jane. Also, we have got there on the last day of school. We're going to annoy the teachers for our last moment as well, says James Gordon. Although, if you do end up doing that, remember that if you go to the same school, it's going to be one of those situations that they will end up possibly remembering you. Teachers remember things that you don't want them to remember, that is for sure. But now it is going to be Great Britain kicking off this one for the second half. Chased hard here by Abby Brown, not able to take it, but instead now offloaded back to Ripia Lunasau. Nice step on the inside there from, it was the number 10, which in this one, she has actually come off the bench. I will get that name for you guys. It is in the end, that's a hard one. Adamarini. Maybe something along those lines. Some of these names I do struggle with still for the Fijiana side, even though I've looked at them for many hours. Just can't get them right. They don't roll off the tongue for myself. But now at this stage, only a few meters out from their own line here, Fiji. And it is going to be Nagasau now, the captain. Wide sling out pass. She's just giving it straight to Great Britain, though, and Abby Brown scores the try. Not too sure what just happened there. Nagasau just ended up throwing a cutout pass straight into the hands of Abby Brown. She takes the ball a couple meters out from the Fijian line and scores it. That was not expected. Nagasau, she tried a big sling and wide cutout pass. Just didn't really get the distance on it, though. And because of it, it does mean now that it is going to be taken nicely by Abby Brown. She was able to steal it. And now Great Britain, I believe, with where this kick will be located, they will be able to take the lead in this one as well. 12 points to Great Britain and 10 for Fiji. And oh no, says Jay there in the chat as well. And try. Yeah, that was not the best option, unfortunately, for Nagasau. Didn't quite get it right. That one's actually missed from Meg Jones. So because of it, it is going to remain at 10-all between these two teams. Go down to the wire by the looks of it for this game as well, perhaps. Do let me know, ladies and gentlemen. 5.5 minutes left. Who is scoring the final try of this game? Great Britain, they did not kick that 1-10. It's gone out. And because of it, it is going to be the quick tap for the Fijiana side from the halfway line. I feel like that's the thing. This game could easily go either way. I've just got that feeling that maybe it will all come down to the final moments of it, because thinking back to it, last time these two sides played, it was very close. Where are we? I'm trying to find it there. Actually, no, it wasn't. 28 points to Fiji, 5 to Great Britain. So this game is already a lot closer than that one. But Fijiana, if they can break the line a couple more times, perhaps they get themselves another try or two. Aluna Sal there, wrestled to the ground. It's still going to be available there for the Fijiana side once again. It is going to be Nakothi. Beautiful inside ball to Nagasau. Trying to hold her up at the moment. The Great British side for Jasmine Joy. She is certainly out-muscled there, but she has won the penalty, though, using her strategy to her advantage. We have got the Hope Keep hydrated Hamish and Joy stream as well. Says Kevin, I am indeed, mate. Every time we have got a stoppage, like in terms of these live streams, like in between, I am having a drink and also trying to keep myself nice and full for these later live streams. I wish that old fart Karen teacher was still at the school, that idiot, because she's trying to break my computer and growl at us for no reason as well, says James Gordon. Right, I see. But now it is going to be going into touch for Great Britain. Good kick downfield as well, getting some good distance. And something that I do love to see is all of the costumes in the background as well. And it is going to be a pretty awesome last 4 minutes of this game. Anyone who is wondering what the next games we are covering on the channel, it is actually going to be Fiji versus Argentina in the men's. And that is a must win for Fiji if they want any chance of going through to the quarterfinals. If they miss out there, they are not going to be going through. It's going to be taken nicely for Abby Brown. Going to be put down nicely. And now once again in the hands of Meg Jones, fires out the pass. I'm looking for a Jasmine Joyce there. Instead, it is going to be the step on the inside here for Great Britain, trying to get the set play going. Once again, Abby Brown plays halfback. Meg Jones lined up nice and early. Good tackle from the Fijians. Not quite able to rip it away, though. Aluna Sal now looks like she is going to have to try and cover with a good bit of defense. Jumps straight in the breakdown. No, not quite able to get it now once again. Passing it back. Good ball retention at the moment for Great Britain, but they're only just inside of their 22. They need to try and make a few more meters sooner. This could be doing it here. Good run forward from, I want to say that it was Lisa Thompson once again. Now it's a good attacking run from Meg Jones on the outside now to Jasmine Joy. She has got plenty of pace. She steps on the inside. Good tackle, though, on her by Nakothi. Still going to be available. Jones goes back across field now. A little bit of a juggle, almost sneaking in for the number 9, Campbell. We haven't really seen too much of her so far throughout the match. But now Abby Burton also making her way out onto the field. It's a knock-on advantage there for Fiji, finding the offload there. Aluna Sal breaking the line. She's got pace. Jasmine Joyce has more, does she? No, not able to catch her. And Aluna Sal scores it between the posts and gets the try as well. I'm glad these streams are short. Less time to listen to the people as well, says it Jay there in the chat. Although I guess it's just like people just chatting, you know, there's nothing too serious with that one. Is going to be now going at 17 points to Fiji and 10 for Great Britain now as well. So now Great Britain, they're going to need a converted try here to try and get it going, and also try in the chat. Says Sebastian there as well, but Aluna Sal, she did very nicely, scoring the 3rd try of the match now for the Fijians. That one has gone over with straight out in front, easy peasy for them. And now Aluna Sal, can she get herself maybe one more and at the later stages? But 17 points for Fiji, 10 for Great Britain. It's looking like that the heat might be getting to some of these sides. That fly is still in there. I thought that he had left. He's decided to be the channel mascot for the day. Give the fly a name, ladies and gentlemen. Do let me know what I should call them as well. As you know, I had to buy the hated girl a present. I got a broken ball and my mum gave her chocolate. So that she doesn't like. And she was quiet. And my friend got me a unicorn as well, says James Gordon. Did he know that he was buying for you, James? Because I assume that was for Secret Santa, wasn't it? Going to be the knock on there. And now 1 minute 40 left in this game. Second half already. This one is flying by. And the next match between Fiji and Argentina is certainly going to be a hard-hitting one. Me and George, we played it on Rugby Challenge earlier on. If you guys want something to watch in between these two live streams, be sure to check that one out because it was up on the channel just a little bit earlier on. And we were pretty much playing along with Fiji versus Argentina to see whether or not we could get an accurate scoreline. And we ended up, tell you what, I won't spoil it for what the score was, but I will put a link to that video in the chat so that you guys can check it out afterwards as well. Lewis the Fly, Marty McFly as well in the chat. I like Marty McFly. Feel like that has a ring to it, doesn't it? Where did he go? He's left. I don't know where he ended up, and now it's going to be going back once again to the hands of Meg Jones. She's been very busy. How are you watching as well, says Dell. I am watching it on Sky, but if you are in any country pretty much other than New Zealand, you can watch it on the World Rugby YouTube channel if you do want to check that one out. But pretty much they are showing all of the day of sevens, including all the finals tomorrow, so be sure to check that one out if you have got access to it. Oh, you may need a VPN, though, depending on what country you're in. It's going to be the penalty there to Great Britain now. Abby Brown driving her way forward. I feel like both sides, it's going to be another penalty. Great Britain here, if they get themselves one try here and convert it, all of a sudden, it is going to be an even playing field, and perhaps we get ourselves a draw in this one. It's going to be the wide cutout pass, though. Ball sits up nicely here for Great Britain. Good attacking run. Oh, it's a good tackle as well, though. Abby Brown on the outside now. Passes up back across field. Not able to find the offload. No one is able to tackle her, though. Still going forward there. It was in the end, I want to say it was Grace Compton. Was able to have the attack and run. Not the best pass there from UK once again. Or Great Britain, I should say. It's going to be offside. And I'm French, and I don't know how to sort it as well. Says Delage. So if you type in to YouTube, oh, great run there. If you type into YouTube World Rugby, be sure to check that out, and that will give you access to the games on the World Rugby YouTube channel. Now, once again, passing the ball back. They're only a few meters out here for Great Britain. Going to be a good sidestep. They're trying to get themselves to 7 points. They're going sideways. Looking with the step on the inside. Meg Jones, she knows what they need to do. They need to run it as close to the post as they can, and they score the try there, Burton. Right. Kick to come. If they convert this, the game is going to be the game is going to be drawing for this one, which will be very interesting indeed. I don't know what that does to both sides when it comes to the points, because I think this was a top of the table clash between the two. You remind me of a munted version of an narcissist as well. There's Jay there. Don't know whether it's a compliment, but now it is going to be an important one here for Meg Jones, and I can't wait to leave school. And if you go boys, my school will give it a jersey with your favourite. She's missed it, and Great Britain, they have missed out by just a bit. At full time, it is going to be 15 points to Great Britain and 17 for Fijiana, so they've been able to get the win there. But that is that's not the link. I was trying to put a link to our recent video, and that is a whole heap of not to the link. Our furthest link from a compliment as well. Says a match in there. And also we've got there low on the chat from James Gordon, but Alona Shell, she's had to work hard in that situation. But pretty much what I will be doing for you, ladies and gentlemen, anyone who does like a little bit of Argentina versus Fiji, we actually played this match on Rugby Challenge on the Sevens. Me and George, the live stream went into, not the live stream, but the video was an interesting matchup. So be sure to check that one out while we wait for this next match to take place. Damn, she butchered that kick. Thanks again, Hamish, as well, says Mike. Yeah, didn't quite strike it nicely for her, unfortunately. So it does mean that Fiji able to get themselves to 17 points to 5. Close win. Well played by both teams as well. Exactly right. Very nicely done by not just Fiji, but also Great Britain. They were right in this game right till the final moment, and I'm excited to see what they do in their future games, because when we look at it, we get to see who they have all got as their next fixtures. It is going to be Fiji versus France, huge game. Great Britain versus USA, also huge game. Those are both taking place tomorrow night. So be sure to stay tuned for that as well. Hit that like button, Seb says so. And the channel, me and my cousin will have each other's back and boys as well. Says James Gordon there, but nonetheless, be sure to check out that link that I did put in the chat. It is to our Sevens one. Let me know what you thought of it on the next live stream as well, whether or not you think we're any good at Sevens, but I know the answer straight away. It's probably a no, but nonetheless, thank you all very much for tuning in, and I will see you all for